between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. He'll take this at the 10. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
On one, ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. This finds all complete. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. It's hot. That's hot.
Going play action here. Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop. So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll run here on 1st down. He gets it ahead, lines up with about 3. Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Howard. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, Howard. It is caught left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3rd and just 2 to go. There he is on 3rd and short. Dumps it off to his running back. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down. New set of downs from 37. On 1st down, Howard absolutely fires this one right side. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Escapes a defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Can.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On second and 10, Burrow again. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And this one doesn't go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
12.
On third down, here's Burrow. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. T. Higgins, the touchdown.
Evan McPherson.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up second and
Shotgun snap here to Howard. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be third and long. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
The Steelers set to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
at their own 12-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
11 Thomas. Gun. Stop. 180. 11 MT paint. 11 MT paint. 11. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. So they give away the lead on the safety, and now they're going to have to give away the football with a free kick. Pulled in at the 20. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Running it now out of the gun. He dodged the tackle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run it from the gun. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut in second down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Completed to his running back. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grow their early lead to 8. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers push the lead to 2 scores now.
Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
On one, right?
All right, working from the gun to Suggs. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Give on second, it's Brown. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
On one, right?
That's good for a Bengals.
Here we go, here we go. Cut.
They'll run again with Brown. He's got to gain a 6 there. That stop made by T.J. Watt.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go. Cut.
Hand off on second and short. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Close. Here we go.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Gun. Cut.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 16-7 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Here's Brown again. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stops. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Here we go. Cut.
Play action now. Burrow. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 MT. Stop.
Brown on the inside give. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it fourth down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's back to a one-score game now. The deficit is 6.
A lot of them, they make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Set, ready. 33. Yep.
Which plays a design wrong. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. A give now from the gun. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of game. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
On 1st down, they'll run. Get some space around midfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs like Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
1st and 10 from the 32. They'll go play action. Howard. Then wheels in the shallow throw. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Handoff now from the gun. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and short. Howard just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
4th down, Howard. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up by 12. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Big 13. Big 13. Twelve, 11, MT, tape. 11, MT, tight. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Lights up. Stop.
Now Burrow gets it to him on the screen. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On one, ready?
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11. Ready? Ready, shot. 11, Mighty. 11, Mighty. 11, MT. 11, MT. Ready?
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer.
12, 12, 12. Here we go, here we go. 11, MT, tight. 11, MT, tight. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow trying on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again here, Howard. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Separating from the gun. Here's Howard. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Here's another for it. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Flying forward on the ground. And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for 2, and he's extended their lead. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Steelers get more points to end a lopsided first half. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense. Kind of ripped their heart out, too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Return starts at the 9.
The Bengals take over first and 10.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Here we go.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. McPherson's kick is good. And that brings it back within 3 scores at least. The gap now 24.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. He'll throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out at the end. So some fireworks, no points, but a big play there. Help bring this second quarter to a close. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He's got the squiver. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the gun, Howard lasers this. They connect on the deep shot. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
1-1, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
11-9. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. He's got it at the 24. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field. First and 10 from the 32. Handoff now out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll work against the blitz. Going deep here for the end zone. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
11 MT, here we go.
Burrow now on 1st down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's got to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it second down.
Ready, break.
A gain of 2
Second 19.
brings up 2nd and 8 with the Steelers.
Pass play now. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Third and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
18, 6, ready.
They're going to throw out of the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
It's 3rd and
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Third and long, they're going to throw. It's caught, Chase has it. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. They'll try and punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Goes to the hurry up here. From the gun on third down. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Let's go.
They're going to throw for it on fourth. And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Right up the gut. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Passing downfield, working the left. Into the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers are running them out of the building.
I got to say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders and maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end zone. Not only did he earn it, I feel like he deserved that touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again. send this away. On the return, this is Piran. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll come out throwing. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
A gain of 31 yards. First down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
First down now, ball at the 33. Mahone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
He finds him on the slant. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Look at that power, deep left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. 4th down, Howard. He's trying to go deep again. Brought in inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers tack on 7 more to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Running here, it's Todd Brooks. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They give it to him again. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Good.
Back to the well again. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And this one stopped fairly close to that first down. Good challenge, but they face 4th down. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here. 2:08 on the clock. Now can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
60, 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Desperation time here. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Bengals hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. So first down from the 41.
Here we go. Cooking
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop them up.
And they've been doing it.
Tough one to attain through that hit. So they're left facing third and long.
Ready? Go.
Here he goes, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
They're going to pass it here. Force back to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
At the 33-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits him on the end route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
And the Steelers first down.
First and 10. Here's Howard. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. He'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Steelers have it as he reports his 7th interception of the season.
Well, I don't know what more to say, just a dominating effort, really, in every phase. To put up a score like this in this league, it's hard to do. It takes all 3 phases to get it done. And mercifully, well, we're getting closer to the end of this one.
Into traffic, complete. It'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Howard. Brought in right side. And this gain almost goes all the way for that first down. He gets it up to the 26. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. 3rd and short, Howard. And he brings this one in, but does so out of bounds. That throw just took him too close to the boundary. We've got 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Howard to throw on 4th. He puts some juice on a deep throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Bengals make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners, as we say.
to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Pond. Rolling out to Durban, Malva pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, not you.
Dallas multipass.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference there?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York,